Oh no, it's time for my loser life. Another day, another chat. Perhaps not that long of a chat, but I guess we'll see. I'm currently installing a game for fun. Do 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 do. So where we're at today. I just kind of felt a little bit convicted, maybe, sort of. So, after our conversation that was happening last night, um, I felt like it made sense to come back around today and officially put it out there that you know, like I've been saying since day one, there's been the intention of bringing everybody into a Discord server for conversations. And essentially, I just wanted to like confirm that yes, that Discord uh, server does exist. It is available. Um, and I think that like what I'm gonna end up doing is every time that I'm on stream, I'll probably create an invitation link that can be used for a modest amount of times for the next 24 hours to give people the opportunity to connect if they want to, but without like opening up the door to just a bunch of bots. Because at this point, like, I do end up getting comments on my videos, but the comments are almost exclusively from bots. Um, so that's super fun. But I mean, what can you do? I mean, that's life, I guess. But I why I don't understand why it says there's no updates for the game that I'm trying to play, but it's also saying that it's updating the game. So I guess whatever. I don't know. Like, from what I can tell by the screenshots of this game, it is super nerdy. It's going to be, um, I don't know. It falls into the category of the kind of game that I was playing um, during one of the first. Whoops. My bad. Sorry. But it's ultimately the kind of game that I was playing on one of my first streams. Oh, look, you're late. You're tardy. You are tardy, girl. Took her a minute. You're going all the way over there? Come on. You and your attention seeking. You want to say something? Hmm? Hmm? Hey, you gonna talk? What are we gonna do with you? Huh? What are we gonna do with you? Just cat butt in my face? Tail in my face? What? She's like staring at me like, take your hand off of my butt right now. Oh, goodness. You're gonna get all cut up in the wires. Okay, I'll stop bugging you. Let's see here. Trying to. Well, I don't understand that. I'm like in real time trying to make a change here so that y'all can see. so you can see the game. I don't know why my display is black right now. It's not very helpful. It's so frustrating because I'm just trying to like not be 100% boring, but for some reason this doesn't want to do what I would typically be able to do. So I guess I'll try a different. Weird. So apparently, it just doesn't want to show the game. Okay, so it'll show that. It'll show that. I think there. I'm like, there might be a failure someplace. Wow, it's such a bummer. I'll just put my Spotify on there. I don't know, maybe it's a good thing you can't see the game that I'm trying to play. So, anyway, I just figured that I would hang out. I would spend a little bit of time with anybody who might show up today. Which is, kind of on the downside, whatever. I feel like I'm just going to do myself such a much better service if I actually um, push myself to like um, put out like a schedule and then show up for the schedule. But that's one of the reasons why I want to kind of talk and get the whole Discord server thing going, because I feel like that kind of thing would be a lot easier to communicate via Discord, especially since I do not currently have access to like community uh, features on YouTube. So, I mean, yeah, a little bit of restriction, and that makes it a little bit, if not a lot, lame. But as those of you who have hung out with me a little bit so far know, um, I'm here trying to take it as seriously and significantly as possible. And so, all the ways that we can grow together and become closer and build a better community, I'm all for it. And I swear, one minute you don't want me to touch you, and the next minute you're in my lap again. So, what's going on? Yeah? You gonna settle down? You're very distracting. Grandma cat, why are you begging me? Apparently, this feels really good. She's sitting there like, oh, just like looking like she's ready to just melt on into it. You know, having a pet makes me super nervous, and it makes me like, I think about a lot of things that will ultimately suck about having a pet. But at the same time, we have these moments where it's like she's really good at helping me get grounded again. So I'm grateful for that. Right now, she's flicking her tail and curling it around my arm. One of the things that I like about having her around or whatever is, she acts possessive, and I think it's super cute. But we adopted her from an elderly man. Well, I mean, he's not. He's like a classic modern old man, where he's technically, like, from an age perspective, he is elderly, but from like an interaction perspective, he really wasn't. Um, but she was his late wife's cat. And he just, he told us that he wasn't really trying to take all the animals to the new living facility that he was moving into and was trying to rehome. And we got the impression that, he really didn't want to take his wife's cat with him for a number of reasons, not just because he didn't want to have all the animals. So, even though she's, grandma cat and stuff, like, and that in itself upset me and was made me nervous because he told me she was way younger than she is. Um, we took her home, and it sure seems like so far she's just been so generally content and mostly comfortable. Like, even when we brought her home, like the first night she was here, she found her potty all by herself. She drank water. She ate some food. Even when we were driving in the car, like, they were telling us that she just throws a fit and has a really hard time traveling and all of this stuff. But we put her in the car and we're driving, and she was just quiet, waiting for us to get home. And then we got home, opened up the door to the carrier, and she walked out and found herself a safe little corner for the first couple of nights. But it was pretty quick. She ended up deciding to sit on my stomach, and, you know, them's the stories. So just trying to give Grandma Cat the best final chunk of life that she can have, where it's fun and we play and she gets delicious food that makes her drool, like, which is so funny. You've never seen a cat drool like she drools. But, when the guy gave her to us, it was like, he told us that he did never give her treats and that she never gained any weight, and, was kind of like talking about all of this stuff. And, but he was also telling us that she was a Bengal, and, but she was at 8 pounds. We're like, how? That's a tiny, tiny Bengal. And we brought her home, and she starts eating. I was like, I don't think she ever got to eat her food at the other place. Now she's all by herself. And she gets the food she wants. She gets a little chonky. And she's not really chonky, She's like chonky in comparison to what she was when she got here. Like, now she looks like a more of a proper cat, not tiny. She's a full-grown cat, 13 years old. She looked like a size of a kitten when we got her. What are you doing? Hmm? just get the impression that she's had not the easiest emotional life. And I try to help her feel good. Try to help her feel loved and groomed and relaxed and pretty. She purrs like 100% of the time. Anyway, like I said, mostly just wanted to pop on so I could introduce the Discord server, put the link up there, show everybody kind of what's up. Um, if you're seeing this stream, you're welcome to join the Discord server. Uh, I'm gonna be working out kind of like baseline expectations for interactions on that server, and then, is what it is. But I mean, ultimately, like, regardless of how old you are, I would expect everybody to act generally like, you know, respectful people, aka adults. Um, and I don't have a problem, you know, helping people move along if they're incapable of doing that. But anyway, I don't really have anything else to say. Not a whole lot to talk about tonight. Nothing big, so I'm not gonna hang out anymore. Yeah. So I'm sorry about the big black block box or whatever. I don't know what's up with the game, but I'll try to figure it out later. And yeah, I guess we'll see everybody when we see ya. I'll try to put out a schedule, and I hope I see some people in the Discord soon. Until next time, bye.